Uh, Hello, Syrup. Um, how loud is it? Trying to find the correct setting. So restart with the correct settings. Um, Seems fine to me. It's extremely loud for you, fiddle. Yeah. Um, um, how loud does it sound now? Uh, should be a bit quieter. Need the yeah, loud part of the song to really see though. How about this? Right. Got a new game. The earliest setting. Remember what I was gonna do now. I was going to try and make some kind of republic out of the whole of Britain, starting with the Isle of Man. Where are the settings? There should be an option somewhere. Oh, it might be on the next screen actually, yeah. There it is. Change some of these settings. They all look okay. Next phase of independent rulers at peace will be removed on succession unless they are connected to the capital area by at least one county, by a naval path or part of the character's de jure territory. Yeah, that sounds alright. Yeah, these look okay. Turn those off. So, see what kind of random events will happen. Don't remember what that one is. I don't think it has any effect on this though. These all look okay as well. All of these aren't relevant. Alright. Should be ready to start then. Starting as Belladere of Manor. Don't know how much of this you know about. Starting as a Welsh tribe, gives me a lot more freedom to choose how to develop along, especially at this such early start date as 769. You can see what neighbours I've got here. I've got Northumbria, all the Irish counties, like these Scottish kingdoms. This is Irish King of Dalriata, Pictish King of Pictland. See how different it looks at the minute. Also, Iceland is Irish in its start date, because it was possibly used by Irish monks as like a monastery or some such. This was not confirmed. I think they've added it to the game anyway, but we will get attacked by a Norse at some point in the near future. All the cultures are quite different in the start date as well. This is also not technically true, as there was only one real form of Christianity at the time. The Great Schism didn't happen for a few decades after this. Possibly, I can't actually remember. I'm going to choose a these skills are quite bad. I go with the war focus to try and improve my military. So, mission. Yes. Friend. Let's go with that one. It increases fertility. Also take concubines as they are tribal. I don't have any money or prestige at the start, so I can't actually do much there. So I can designate regent, all these other titles that will have some effect. This increases their opinion of me, gives them like a small bonus to prestige. None of them are all that good. Yeah, they're all quite terrible. So, going to use the struggle focus to try and toughen the sun up with the borrow 300 gold from some merchants and build fortifications in my capital. So that should increase the who is that? That's my wife. We informed that the cause of his aches and fatigue is a case of the flu. Being my turn. So my court physician successfully treated his illness. The daily routine involves repeatedly swinging your blade at a training dummy. However, you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy, and this practice gets dreadfully dull after a while. So that's going to help me a bit there. I finished the hill fort. Now I can build the market village, which should help my income as well. And to become a great fighter, I need to get better shape. Great path in the nearby woods that would be excellent for running. Violence seems to be able to solve all your problems. Life is easier when you can simply smash things into submission. And my concubine is pregnant. Talented artist wants to paint an iconic portrait. That should be quite useful. Market town has been built. So another son has been born. The concubine is the mother, so you have debuff to diplomacy. So I need to either think of a name or just use a random one. Does anyone else have a suggestion? Just go with a random one. No one has any ideas? So, if the terrible pregnancy was not enough, there seems to be something wrong with the child. Left-handed. Hope has been succeeded. Cardinal given the... When my wife and mare had to be put down, I promised Glynis that I would find a new suitable ride for her. Now I'm in luck. Not only one but 3 different mares have been brought to Glynis Manor. This one gives the best bonus. Black one is magnificent, the only suitable match for my wife. My marshal has discovered a man of great military talent called Edwin, who is willing to serve in my ranks. So I now have more courtiers in my court that can be used for tasks and roles. Throughout the day you caught yourself grinding your teeth and being able to focus on anything. Suddenly you realise that you've been in a bad mood all day. You can't just seem to abide having lazy people in your presence anymore. So if I go with this, it might make him less lazy, which would be quite useful as he's a steward of the tribe. Need more prestige. And my son needs a guardian. What are his traits? Curious, indolent, brooding, and gluttonous. I want him to become military. In my studies on warfare, I have come to realise that clever tactics on the battlefield is only part of the story. There are other disciplines of equal importance. So, firing leader is actually quite useful as it will give chance to use certain tactics in combat. What do I have? 528 troops. They have 628, 619, 516, 584, 484. So I can try and take this guy out. Or I would if I could actually attack him. I can raid one of my neighbours though. Be quick about this, or they'll come and attack. So I just got some prestige and gold from that. And I'm not sure how to say this name. Let's call him Arth. Approaches you, my liege. I have a great idea for a monument. Something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what a great ruler you are. I would require some gold and your patience. The work would take a year to complete. So I think some of the outcomes are that he'll make a statue of me, he'll make a statue of himself, or it will fail in some way. But there's not much of a downside. Queasy feeling overcomes you and you feel immediate urge to vomit. Kistaint or Kistaint thinks your symptoms may point to cancer. He insists that you follow his instructions. Remedy your vomiting. Rub the lovely scented oil on every servant of your court. It's not your fault they are filthy, my lord. It's just certainly interesting treatment. Didn't do much. Hello Gale, how goes the genetic defect simulator? So I've only really just started. Hello Spacer Haywire, by the way. Yeah, I've only gone 3 years into the game at the minute. Haven't really done anything yet. Fate smiles upon me. My wife Glynis is pregnant. It was cancer then. Symptoms which has troubled you lately were a sign of something much worse. You have cancer. Court physician Kaistin has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains there are several different types of treatment he can offer. As long as you know what you're doing. That's the best one he can actually offer. Kiston came to your chambers and offered you a draught, which was yellow in colour. He told you to pinch your nose and as you drank it. When the tepid liquid passed your lips, you almost immediately spat it out again. And you demanded to know the content, and he revealed it was fresh urine from a pregnant sow. And it's actually worked. I'll need more prestige or something. Build longbows though. Will give me more archers. Offense or defense, that's the question. Spirited charge will break any line. Does anyone have any suggestions on what I can name this son? Guess that's work. That's the third son, I believe. Yeah. The monument promised by Arthur is finished. On unveiling, a statue of yourself is revealed, and you notice the crowd smiling and giving you a round of applause. So I can either remove it or accept it and gain a lot of prestige, which is very needed at the minute. Kiston has arrested a man with ragged armour and a spotty horse. He says the man claims to be a hedge knight, but Clay does not believe this statement. But it's possible this is a bandit. As I'm not a... Well, hello Val. Just deciding what to do with this hedge knight or bandit. Either gain 10 piety or get prestige. Piety is not useful to me at all at the minute, especially as I'm surrounded by other Catholics. So I can imprison the bandit at the cost of piety. Need to help with a delicate private matter I don't want the Chancellor to take care of. There are those who think me undiplomatic, and I fear they are right. Now I really need to be diplomatic, or the woman blackmailing me might spread her lies, with me being unable to do anything about it. My diplomatic friend, could you help me? Probably the best choice there. Because he also has gout. I explained the situation to Arthur carefully, not wanting him to know too much about the situation. But the fear of the lunatic woman spreading malicious rumours has made me quite talkative. I may have told Arthur too much. It was for the best though. Arthur agreed to help me, but wanted to be reimbursed in case something would happen. So he's basically extorting me for in exchange for his help. easier just to pay though, and it's only 1 gold. Longbow range has been built in Innsmore tribe. Recently I've notified the pitiful state of my son Reese. I've just been informed that the cause of his aches and fatigue is a case of flu. I should have enough prestige to now build more training grounds and other such in the capital. Walking alone on the battlements late one night, you suddenly see a shining white shape appearing in the sky above you. It seems to be moving towards you, or maybe away. There's a strange sound in the air like a whispering. What's going on? The Virgin has appeared to me. I have been blessed. Zealous is quite a useful trait, as it also gives martial ability. I'm going to take it. I'm not sure the even his prayers can help with the cancer though. So nice background music. Not even sure where that music's coming from. That might be the in-game music. Yeah, that's the soundtrack in the game. I think. Yeah, this must be in the game because there's no other sound playing. DLC OST, I think. Yeah, possibly. I can't remember which ones I've actually got. I think I had most of them. Throughout the day, you caught yourself grinding your teeth and being unable to focus on anything for long. Suddenly you realise why you've been in a bad mood all day. You can't just seem to abide having lazy people in your presence anymore. I can try and yeah, this is the game soundtrack, because I recognise this one. Try and get it to be less lazy. And it actually worked. During this evening's council meeting, Marshal Kiston told us of a rumour he had encountered. The peasants speak of an artifact hidden not far from here. The specifics of Kiston's information are uncertain. Perhaps this will be worth investigating. I don't know that he will actually succeed in the lifetime of my character. Any suggestions on what the fourth son should be called? Well, I already have this one. Any other suggestions? I guess that one works. Notice just how fast the speed goes on the fastest setting on my new CPU. Because I didn't have this one the last time I played. Received word from Marshal Kiston that he is making steady progress in the search for the artifact. So I've now got enough technology points for another technology. This one is the most useful right now as it will allow me to expand that, I think, unless I've done the wrong one. Yes, I did do the wrong one. Hard to resist trolling whenever a name is offered. So my oldest son has now become of age, and he is a tough soldier. He's actually got better stats than me. The only good one, it's increased since I last looked from all the skills. So he's learned the basic skills of war, and I've achieved the goal I had set. I can choose another one. Or the war chest, or see the realm prosper. Great treasury. Your court chaplain. Malcolm. I don't actually know how to pronounce some of these. Has been discovered charging money for various religious favours, putting the gold in his own pocket. Intolerable. He's now been fired. I need someone else. Who's this? Missions. He's a better marshal. Also forgot to assign some of these to their actions. So I can build a legend. I can also organise a raid. And search for the artifact as well. And oh, that's my son. I didn't realise that. Also try and find him a wife. We also improve his stats. His age. Not that good. Yes, he's got the best stats. So, probably be the best choice. Making steady progress, searching for the artifact. What can I do here? Now I have that. Oh, I've also got enough skills to more. I think legalism is the best choice of those. So, Marshals gathered a host of raiders looking for plunder. Now I have enough troops to fighting. My master, he can be replaced. that one. I have enough troops to actually do something. So now I've raided them and got some of their gold and prestige for myself. Yeah, that's the only real way I can get gold at this point in the game. Also succeeded in filling their objective of raiding. I don't have to disband them. So now I'm going to attack all of the Irish counts, as really, realistically, the only ones I can actually beat at this point. Till I can get them to help me in my wars against everyone else. Well, I can't attack Northumbria or Pictland yet. Guess I could go after King Ridich III of Stradclyde. He doesn't have any vassals. Oh, he's got retinues though. So yeah, I'll have to be... I don't know how they can even afford retinue. I'll have to be... I don't actually know how to say most of these names. I can't actually properly attack them either, so I'm going to have to force them to pay tribute. That was not planned. Riding over the seas, see a group of pompous soldiers coming for my unit, weapons raised. When they are finished with us, all my men are dead. I sink to my knees in the snow, wondering why I'm still here. We will struggle in the future to overcome these events. Where's the enemy commander? I'll kill him myself. My spear gleamed in the light. The wind blew gently across my face. I moved purposefully, and in a whirlwind of blows they were down. I left them lying on the ground and went to celebrate my victory. I won the duel. And we either let him live or execute him. Everything is just in a war. What do you think I should do? Honestly, I don't think it matters. Alive but heavily injured. They don't deserve clemency. I've received letters from Real expressing a professional respect for my besting him in combat. The man is surprisingly easy to talk to about other things too, considering a part of me still remembers fighting for my life against him at the Battle of Noantia. So I beat him and now he's my friend. But they're at war with someone else, so it didn't matter that I got destroyed. Your men return from looting one of them an axe. One of them hands you an axe with a strange purple sheen and a plus etched into the handle, followed by a number 2. After weighing carefully in your hands, you toss aside your old grey axe in favour of a new weapon. The aberration of a weapon must be destroyed, or adds plus 2 axe to the treasury. What is this? Various purple sheen. The magical purple axe. Yes, this is a D&D joke. There's other outcomes if you open the chest that you can sometimes get as well. Plus 2 what? Plus 2 martial, plus 5 combat skill. Also got a saint's fingerbone. Don't know which saint though. If I send the raiders away, I can... Ah. Yeah, I lost that war. So I lost a load of prestige. Outbreak accounts. Have many procedures. What even were the terms of my... Why can I imprison this one? Oh, he's acted dishonourably. And I can give my son a focus. I can then command my soldiers, resign from the army to do other things. Also need to build more prestige up again now. Oh. I have a new heir. That is my half-brother. Yeah, he King Eladir has given up the ghost at age 48. He died of cancer. A rough man, people feared to cross him, or even to bring bad news, a wicked man. Eladir will surely pay for his sins in the afterlife. And this is now me. Loyal to his spouse and family. Guriad's dynasty, Manor, likely to view him with fond eyes. So, got the axe and the fingerbone. I should have a better military than... well, my wife is pregnant. Also, use an ambition. Got a war chest. The urine did nothing. Yeah, the urine does nothing. Almost like, that's not going to have any effect on cancer. So, I can also pick a focus. Business is quite useful. Should increase my income a bit and give me some events that will be useful. So, my Chancellor will have the Great Pox, known as syphilis, the sexually transmitted virus. That's the Marshal, the Steward, Spy Master. If I put my mother as Spy Master, she'll probably help me out. And the Court Chaplain. These all have better stats than the previous ones. Yes, Chancellor doesn't really have much use at the minute. Or the legend. These will give me a chance of a random event for extra troops that will help me along. Zeal won't be useful, and these won't really help me all that much at the minute. Oh, I've got more raiders. I don't have soldiers for them. I send my raiders over there. They can help me along with raiding this one I've just been at war with. I can already attack him because the truce was not with me, it was with previous ruler. Buy her something nice. It occurred to me that my wife was feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child is surely causing some more unbalance that is affecting her mood. I can raid there. Ragnall, search, Myriad. Any suggestions for her name? Anagram of fellow VTuber. Already had that one. Gillette. Olga. Yeah. I think I can make a poll. Because that sounds like a shaving product. Sharts Moogle. I'll vote against my own proposition. Swiss roll. Bazinga. Can't stand that show. I actually hate it. I think it's going to be Gillette. Oh, I'm typing in the wrong window. Yeah, that one. I did not say it out of love for this show. As is tradition, my wife Hildegard went to churching after recovering and cleansing herself from a recent pregnancy. Fortunately, the unthinkable happened. Hildegard nearly choked on the Holy Communion. The officiant priest swears that in the subsequent delirium, the Lord compelled her to confess her adultery. Whatever happened, I forgive her. What, that traitorous harlot? Somersault. Gallipet. Is that how it's pronounced? Galette cookies? I don't know what that is. I like the sound of the second one. Guess we'll go with that one then. She's already got stress, so that won't actually add that. Oh, she can lose stressed. And I have 50% chance of gaining kind. Oh, I lose prestige by doing that though. So, this has destroyed the Temple of Con Doiri in I have no idea how to pronounce that. Like the end half of the word. Ula. I just destroyed the monastery there as well. Double over in pain as you are suddenly beset by painful cramps. I guess this must be some kind of divine retribution. Yeah, the Ide is pronounced it's dumb. Irish is half silent letters. Right. I know how to say some of these. I know that one is Tyrone. That one's Argyle, I think. Kiston thinks your symptoms may point to pneumonia. He insists that you follow his instructions. Gaelic Irish is insanely hard to follow, hard to pronounce for outsiders since its roots are so different from most languages. This guy gonna make you drink more urine, isn't he? Maybe. Maybe he's a fan of picky. In order to bring balance to your humours, Kiston made you drink salty water to induce vomiting. It was very effective. I guess maybe he did. He did make us drink the pee again. It didn't work because it's now given diarrhea as well. A sudden gurgling and feeling of pressure in your gut is all the warning you have before you are forced to make a dash for the privy. Vomiting. Queasy feeling overcomes you and you feel an immediate urge to vomit. What is this? Food poisoning. So it's not that bad. When you're not passing a loose stool in the chamber pot, you are bent over, retching. You are suffering from food poisoning. Your court physician has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. It explains there are several different types of treatment he can offer. I wonder if there's a way for me to look up how these names are pronounced. There's no actual result when I type this name in. Here it is. Guy dies nosy with pneumonia. Now drink the salty fluid. um, the only thing I can even see about this name is its mention in medieval Welsh manuscripts. Trust in science. That'll be 10 gold plus tip. Oh god, Welsh. Ira, we need you here. Either do an experimental treatment or go with a working one. As this is only food poisoning, there's no real reason to try an experimental treatment. Kistant brought a croaking bucket to your chambers and told you to expose your upper body. He grabbed a toad, gutted it with a deft hand, and proceeded to place the still twitching carcass on your chest. Kistant continued until the bucket was empty and your torso was covered. And this treatment has actually worked. For food poisoning, the trait has gone. I can get my brother to learn, and I don't have an air or crown focus. So need to try this next time I get food poisoned. Let me jot some notes down. Yes, these will help you next time you have food poisoning. So I can Great Tribal Festival for the prosperity of your land. Great Commander. There's a book. None of these are all that useful. I don't have enough troops to actually attack anyone. I can continue raiding for now though. So now I can appoint more commanders, because one just died in that attack, I imagine. Tap your head in rhythm while rubbing your belly. I had it cure most illness. Not sure I believe that one. 42, your father-in-law, Count Wossy of Innsbruck, died in dungeons of Baron Aldrich of Waging. So he died in the Wagey KG. You're saying my grandma is a liar. If it worked for her, then I guess it does work. So I don't have enough soldiers to appoint anyone else. But I can hire more. This guy has good skills, so I can make him a commander. Still need more soldiers of my own though. This is not actually going that well so far. Means that this court chaplain Thomas burst into your tent, flanked by several warriors dragging Arthur de Tamdalt, with them in chains. Who is this? got quite a French name for a Welshman. My king, there are many concerned peasants claiming that their children are plagued by nightmares of this man. He's obviously a warlock. What shall be done with him? I can throw him in the dungeons, bring out the branding iron, let him go, or burn him at the stake. So, what do you think I should do with him? Burn him at the stake, or let him go? Still half our language to make their own anyway, not a first. Well, I'm not actually playing as England though. In fact, my own character is Welsh. Could have played as King Oswald of Cornwall. Kernu. Pretty sure this is wrong as well. Should be Kernow. Also, my brother needs educating. Guess I'll burn him at... Oh wait, no, this is the commander I just hired. Infighting is good anyway. I'll watch the different Anglo factions tear each other apart. For the moment, there is only Wessex, Kent, Surrey, Sussex, Essex, East Anglia, Mercia and Northumbria. Soon it won't matter though, because the Vikings will start attacking. I also turned off the story events, so there will be no Charlemagne taking all of Europe. Oh, what happened here? This not quite sure what's going on here. I don't know why Lombardy is now part of the Eastern Roman Empire. They must have either lost the war or joined them willingly. What's the history on it? Conquered as a claimant. So he died in battle. Then she must have inherited it. And I guess the Byzantines fought a war to claim it back for her instead of her sister. Or I guess, who is she compared to? Yeah, because that is the current ruling house of the Byzantines. Ah, no. Not her sister, her niece. So yeah, the king died. His daughter was replaced on the throne by the Byzantines. That would be why. Because that is the son of the Eastern Roman Emperor. They might actually be able to recreate Rome at this rate. It's not something I usually see in games where they're controlled by the AI. Also, not too sure what's going on over here. what is actually going on the rest of the map. India looks mostly stable. Tibet is quite huge. Right. So we got huge horde here. So all the cool kids are joining the Eastern Roman Empire. Yeah. Oh, Egypt has broken free of the empire, it looks like. Asturias is still holding out for some reason. Normally, they would sign a deal with Charlemagne to try and take back Spain, but he would never really deliver properly. It always ends in failure. Everyone is in the Roman Empire, then no one is. It's like if everyone becomes VTubers. Well, I think the Twitter TBAs have no intention of becoming VTubers. That really is the best emote, isn't it? I need another commander now, don't I? Why be a VTuber when you have 5,000 Twitter followers already? Yeah. I will be back in a second. Silhouette revealed at 10k followers. In real life friend literally did that with 5k Twitter followers. Oh, I need to actually promote a commander. So who's this? Kai Yakona. And I'll make him a commander. Got decent skills. I think the music should come back at some point. My wife Hildegard has complained about me being absent so often. When I found out that I had some extra gold to spend, I decided to buy her something nice. Maybe some sort of jewellery. Bracelet. Cameo, I think I'll keep the gold. Oh yes. Yeah, she did. But with who? I don't actually know yet. Have her killed. Also take concubine, which might help. Help quite a bit. I think I'll keep the gold in that case. Oh, there's no sound for some reason. Ah, I had to turn it off on my headset. My steward, Arthur, tells me that his efforts at praising my name and deeds have met with great success. A small army of warriors have converged at Innis Manor tribe ready to serve me. Just need to make sure they have someone to fight within a year, unless they become troublesome. Started as uneasiness around guests and strangers, then evolved into awkwardness and strong feelings of discomfort. Don't want to meet any new people. Just have to try and be more gregarious. I can either have a small chance of being shy, or a 50% chance of getting stressed. Which do you think I should go with? Oh, I got stressed. As I crumple and throw away another disappointing report, I yell at my servants, demanding for more food. As of late, eating is the only thing that's provided me with some relief from the stress of leadership. Unfortunately, as my flabby chest and double chin can attest, the solution might be having a long-term negative effect on my health. I think that would, the loss of stats is, too bad. I think I'll go with the diet. I tried my best to stop eating so much, but it was all useless. Despite all the tormented nights spent lying awake in my bed and listening to the growling of my stomach, I cannot seem to lose any weight. I wonder if there's even worth keep trying anymore. Cannot leave without at least this pleasure. Abandon your diet and accept the reality of your condition. At least I lose stress. Oh, I need to attack someone. Should be able to take out this one. Should have more soldiers than him now. Let's see. And my concubine is pregnant. Taking out his soldiers. Now I can take out the capital here. And I have won this war. So not only do I subjugate them or force them to be a tributary, I also get the rewards for winning the war, which in this case is 200 prestige, which will help me build better buildings in the capital. I have to go to not lose my job. There you go. Bye Zia. Have fun at work, I guess. Second Manx War to make I don't know how to say any of these names. The tributes as one. Now I can build war camp, do more troops. It's not relevant to me. New air. Any suggestions for a name? Um, guess that will do. My half brother needs training. I'm going to do martial education, so I have more commanders in the future. What's this? Those my soldiers. Oh, I can also raid now. Who's that? Kingdom of Pixland. Merge these together. Then how's it balance? Auto balance unit. Him in there and him in there. Try and raid this one. Can I raid them? Looted? No. Good thing the event troops don't actually cost any upkeep or maintenance. Could use a better chaplain or a physician or whatever. What I've got's not all that useful. War camp has been built in the capital. Now I need to crack down on these criminals. Get piety and temple vassal opinion for helping this. Fingers of St. John the Baptist. Discount price for boxes of 10. Constant raiding mandatory to keep your people happy. No, as they aren't Norse. As they are Catholic, doesn't matter. Bishop brings to your attention that false relics are being sold at the market at great profits. They do of course generate a lot of commerce and taxes, but still it's rather immoral and blasphemous. It's free money. I guess it is, yes. As I don't have a very high balance. The Isle of Man, yeah. Crack down on them. Fate smiles fun. My wife is pregnant. Shooting pains in my chest after a moment of agony it passes for now. Kiston suggests you follow his instructions to combat the food poisoning you could well be suffering from. Kiston kept you up late for days stargazing with him to reconnect with the moon, and it has had some effect. Although you can't quite put your finger on it, you don't feel quite right. Could well be pneumonia. The first signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidences, but now they are becoming too frequent to be ignored. My wife will give birth under auspicious stars. This isn't good. Symptoms have troubled you lately are a sign of something worse. You have cancer. Court physician has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains that there are several different treatments he can offer. I'm going to go with the experimental treatment as he might be able to cut the cancer out. Probably should fire your cook. Yeah. Eat more frog. Oh, more frogs. Yeah. Drain the powder was yellow and had a delicious scent. You were distraught to see Kiston mix it with brimstone and sprinkle it over the still tepid gallbladder of a beaver. The animal had been found rabid, frothing from the mouth, exhibiting clear signs of the illness. We fight evil with evil, master. Right. Apparently it did work. It worked for now, at least. A good transition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of this delicate time in her life. As Hildegard's husband, it's my duty to provide her with the support she needs. A few servants spend time with her and keep her mind of that. Doesn't need old woman filling her head with nonsense. Get 10 piety for doing it though. Felt amazing aside from the rabies. So I now have another son. What should this one be called? One appears to be some kind of German, based on the character portrait. Any suggestions? I don't even want to say that aloud. At least that one sounds like a name. Where do I? Let me type it. It's almost like bacon with an R. Court physician is worried about my newborn son. Raken is feeble. Is a feeble little thing. Even compared to other infants. He might not live to see his first birthday. So be it, only the strong survive. Oh, I should have enough troops to attack someone else soon. So, this is my brother. I can also train him to be marshal. That is not my daughter. She can be trained in humility. Oh, I can also now get castle infrastructure, military organisation. Now I can build the rest of this fort. So I can try and take these ones. Exalt tribute. So I'm slowly going through Ireland to make them tributaries so they can help me attack the Picts and Anglo-Saxons. Why is, oh, he accepted it without any war. I don't actually have to attack this one. That's Chief Fergal of Argyle, or Airgilla. Let us resolve this conflict peacefully. In exchange for putting a stop to the war and preventing bloodshed, shall agree to your demands at the paid tribute. All I ask is that you promise safety for my people and your soldiers home. You can actually fight the war. But this will save me time. Who's this? Someone in North Africa, I expect. Yeah, it's a non-aggression pact. I'm not really sure why. So now I'll go after Tyrone. Chief Ed of Tyrone. If he wants a war, it will be better for me. I will have to go on without me. This isn't good. One moment I'm shouting orders surrounded by the clang of swords and fighting around me. The next, everything goes dark as the world slips away from me. Those people, concerned faces, everything hurts. I just want to rest. This is bad. Quite bad indeed. I can send the raiders back. No. I'm not sure there's any real way out of this. So I can then go back there, try and destroy their army again. So I should be able to win this war soon. I call my allies in, they can deal with them as well. Oh, hello Tane. None of these traits really matter at this point. I can go with lies or honesty. One of the situations where you don't want to tell the truth in case you would hurt the person, but it seems at the same time honesty is a virtue. So, what was that? Bane is now hosting my stream with one viewer. What does that even mean? Okay, it's what people use to for raids. But wait, what does it actually do? Let's give it honesty. But they're going to help me in this war now. Reinforced hill fort has been built at the Isle of Man. Much eating, little exercise. End up the fat trait. Doesn't really matter about that because he's probably going to die soon anyway. I don't have enough gold to build that yet. I should now be able to take their monastery. Now I can watch your stream on their channel. Post stream on your channel instead of sending your viewers on the page. Chancellor. Malcolm has good relations with King Gwist of Pickland. My other brother can be trained as well. Stench of my air. Stench of the drooling, incapable mass that is your body troubles you. or even you, and to the delight of everyone around, the time of your monthly bath has finally arrived. Servants lower you into your bathtub and begin filling the long, arduous process of scrubbing away your filth. Relieve yourself in the bathtub. The servants suddenly push your head under the surface and hold you down. You flail your arms about desperately with what little motor function you still possess, but it is to no avail. As the water rushes into your lungs and your life fades away, you regret lost opportunities, harsh words to loved ones, and more importantly, relieving yourself in the bathtub. And my steward tried my servants to kill me, because he is insane. King Guriad has given up the ghost at age 27. He was murdered on the orders of Arthur, cursed with an unhealthy love for food. Guriad was known for his massive girth. Many at court were fearing that his habits would lead him to an untimely demise for years before his death. And now it's Lancer as the leader of the tribe. But he's only 4, so it'll be some kind of regent. And my heir is now my half-brother. So my mother is the regent. I can't really do much now. I want to, yeah, he is quite literally insane. Fill my court with people that don't hate me. To do crown focus as well. The war is also ended because the previous leader died. They also imprisoned this madman. Council agree as well. Oh, he's escaped, so he's fled to the court of Count Rain. Who is Count Rain? Count Rain of the Fed. Pembroke. Kadui. Probably butchering pronunciation of most of these names. I want that's my half brother, does he hate me? No. Right to the court to Count Burnville of Lymph. Am I losing money? No. I can have more soldiers. This one I could also re-invade. He has almost no soldiers. And the council agree. So this will be a very short war. Because he has almost no soldiers. Chancellor has improved relations with the Scottish king. And I've almost already taken them. Yeah. So now I'll gain prestige from this, as well as tributary, so we'll get increased gold from them as well. My previous one hadn't died, I'd already have substantially more than I do. Like this one. bloodlines. Bloodline of Nile of the 9 hostages. I guess they all have that because they're, yeah, all part of that bloodline. Oh, I can build these as well to try and improve my troop count. So if they don't like it, about this one. No, the council don't want another war. But anywhere that they will accept a war? No, that one. So this one is the the troublemaker in my court. Right. Why does he hate me? Envious. I make him. Okay. Which one is it? Wine Master, so I could try and replace him. Oh, but none of them are useful. I guess I'll just have to deal with it for now. I could send him a gift. Will he still... Yeah, they don't like it. They're the malcontent. Oh, that's me. I do struggle. I can choose my own traits. Or I have a percentage chance to choose my traits when doing this. Word has reached me that an ambitious adventurer, Berger, is gathering men for some sort of attack on my territory. The Germanic pagan. So he will try and attack me at some point. I'm going to say no to that. She is my regent. Suddenly I hear something moving around in the bushes next to me. I ask who's there, but there's no response. I should investigate and tell someone. I'm getting curious or do nothing. Child has inquisitive nature and constantly asking questions. Looking around looking for new, interesting things can develop shrewd, cynical, and sympathies with other religions. I should go with investigate. What a great day. Found an injured bird, but it seems to have fallen from its nest. Maybe it can be kept as a pet while it recovers. And I get some piety for that. Can't do anything about him yet, as I'm still a child. What's this? Chest pains? What chest pains? Experience lately have stopped. The pains have been occurring less frequently until recently they just disappeared. Got the practice range. I've got an open council position. Give it to him. Need more commanders, really. Oh, that would be my uncle. What chaplain? Promote a commander. So Rut de Haya or Edgia. I don't know how to say that. But he is now a commander. I subjugate them yet? I can. I have my ally to help me. So this should help me defeat their army, then take their capital. Worrying news report has reached you that Marshal Edwin is to be using the soldiers to extort money from the peasantry. Don't really have a chance to deal with this right now, so I have to do it another time. That is very bad. I actually have no way to fight this. Can't even hire any mercenaries. Yeah. This might be a short stream at this rate. They might fight each other though, so yeah. That's that stream over, I guess. Should have fired the marshal. It's also Iron Man, so I can't just reload easily. See what happens if I load the game from the menu. No score? Yeah, because I didn't play long enough to get one. Game state is corrupted, please restart game. What happens if I do continue? Yes. Can't continue. See what happens. They've taken my capital. None of this really matters, yeah. I can't load the save either because it's it just does that immediately. If I... That is the one I just played. What is this one? Oh, this must be... Oh, this was a Shattered World start. Yeah, because they've got the fake religions and stuff. Iron Man. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I shatter the world. Consolidation. Oh, these are just basic settings. Randomize world. So, next number of counties, number of dukes, number of emperors, number of kings, none. Number of dukes, normal. More pagans. Kingdom sign. What happens? Kind of world this generates. So that is some kind of government type feudal empire. These are all now auto-generated ones. So we have, what's this? Focus on practice ritualistic hunts. Well, the holidays involve hunts in one form or another. Various warrior being the target of each one. In their religion, the ancient one is a great hunter, and a trickster the prey. The holy texts and legends detail exactly how the hunt should be performed in meticulous detail. There are some kings on the map. There's more in India, it seems. It's because it's nomads. There are a few merchant republics. So what do we have? Grand Mayor Fishy of Silug. So, what is the iron century in this? 936. King Athelstan of England. I think he was actually the first actual king of England. So who is it? I might which republics are going to start? Venice. As that game didn't pan out, I'm going to start one as Venice. We can see what republic is like. What other ones are there? Melfi, Ragusa. Where's Ragusa? Part of Croatia. Or is it part of no, part of Byzantium. I'm going to play as Venice though, because I like Venice the most. You can play as any of them, but start as a Doge. Because it's the most useful. These should still be the same as the last settings, so I shouldn't need to mess with them at all. Right, might try and revive Hellenic paganism. So, see what I can do in next hour or so. The best thing to do is find a wife. By stewardship. She's a courtier. Best. Yeah, best choice at the minute. I can get gold or respect. Respect is worthless. In a republic, all they care about is money. So we are going to basically get tons of money and not a lot else. Also, I need to borrow money from these merchants again, so I can build my trade post in the capital and prevent any other family from building one there. As this is a republic, you actually have to be voted the Doge each time, rather than simply inheriting it. Possible to destroy the Republic later on, like Caesar, if you so wish. Since this is also an island, there's little chance of anyone invading me. I want to really focus on expanding into the Balkans, taking some of these pagan lands, and gaining some direct what are they called? Dements for the dynasty. And then I can gain money from alternative sources. So let's see, can't do anything yet with that. Centralization will give me increased dements limit. And they all seem to support it. Don't want to pass that law because it could then be used against me later. So I want to start with the business focus because it will give me a round of events that can get me more money. I want to create a treasury. So I want to designate a regent for my own dynasty. I should make it this guy. He's at the highest stewardship. I can change it later. Also want my designated heir to be Giovanni, because he's got the highest stewardship, which will be one trait in this game. This the Bishop of Rialto is the best for court position because he has 18 learning, which anything over 16 is the best for court positions. And appoint 3 state inquisitors who charged with ensuring the security of the public against threats both internal and external. Doesn't really matter, it just improves opinion. They don't know have much function. High Admiral. Admiral is formerly a chief of the Admiralty and in charge of the Republic's navy. Though he often relies on a competent staff. So I should go to this one, the mayor of one of the districts. High Judge. Supreme Justice of the Republic. These are all appointed positions because these republics all run on nepotism. So I should give that to my heir. Court tutor. Nice. Give it to the designated regent so he can help train anyone in my dynasty. Having ridiculous numbers of dynastic heirs also increases your trade post limit. I also want to stop building. I will want to build cities and other stuff here eventually. I also want to use this guy's heir. Head to the Barony of Palestrina is this. So I want to try and work on patient, diligent, ambitious, gregarious. Want to work on getting this guy removed one way or another. In this case I will try and assassinate him so I can gain the castle in the city and have a holding within the city itself, as this will give me way more troops than just the city troops. Do auto plot and invite some of the other ones. Did you make any changes to your model that has a slight somber tint now? I did change the lighting settings in VC Face a bit, why the eyes are blue rather than turquoise. Trying to make it stand out a bit more. Yeah, it looks a bit more blue as well, doesn't it? I actually have no idea how it looks to other people because it doesn't even look the same between my own monitors. If I have it on the middle screen, it looks a lot better than any of the other ones. Right. They look very nice. Oh, then gold to these ones so that they, not my plot. Not that one, no, because he's too expensive. Increase the speed as well. I can set the crown focus in Venezia. I don't really have a lot else to do there. Also want my son to get a wife. She's got the highest stewardship, and she doesn't cost a dowry. And also got daughter of Patrician Theodosius of Anacaris. I think that's in Amalfi. Also got a grandson, Maurizio Galbaio. Blessings upon you and your house. I accept your suggestion. Gold, diamonds, ore. I always knew my ambition would help me reach great places to acquire some wealth. Clearing the way is always a nice bonus. Yeah, these kind of events are what I meant when I said you have increased chances of things. Sent steward Patrician Domenico to oversee construction in the county. The building fell apart almost instantly, and I sent him to collect taxes in one of the richest provinces and returned with much less than I had anticipated. Patrician Domenico clearly lacks the stewardship skill needed to perform even the simplest of tasks. Not good enough. But I can also make him pay. I think. Or chastise him, rather than make them hate me. That would be why he's only got 6. I'm going to replace some of them. This one. And this. Yeah, he's got higher. I collect taxes there, and I can just leave those as they are for now because they're not going to do much else. Oh, yes. City walls are the most useful one. They allow you to build everything else. I'd like to invite you for a small gathering of friends to drink wine. I will go to his feast. Let's get it started. Several days of revelry and excellent escape. So many laugh, so much tense conversation in such a short time. It brings me closer to my companions. I like good friends already. That was fun. Trade post has been built. Let's look at the trade menu. Also the Silk Road going through, I guess this one's different. Trans-Saharan trade route. Yeah, that's that one. And that one's the Silk Road traveling from east to west. What is this? The Republic of Ragusa, that one. No one owns this trade zone because all of us have gone for the same area. Whoever gets 2 will claim it first. See how the plot's going. Hopefully that will... Yes. Message arrives informing you that Chief Bosporius is planning to open a foreign trade route. As this route is intended to travel through the areas of interest, you are surely entitled to some compensation. You might actually pay me. I understand your concerns, but my undertakings are none of your business, so he won't pay me. This one did pay me, though. Of course, you should be compensated for our infringement. I can mint coins for prestige, and base the currency for prestige and gold, and gain greedy. Greedy gives me extra taxes. There's no downside. All of the Avars. Avar Khaganate was established in Europe in 567 after the Avars had migrated into the Carpathian Basin from the east. They crushed the Gepids and allied with the Lombards to form a strong realm in the area. For long periods they alternated between conflict and truce with the Eastern Roman Empire. They had close dealings with the Lombard kings. Now, however, this once proud realm has fallen. The area is no longer ruled by an Avar dynasty, and shall once again be known by the ancient name of Pannonia. Sic transit Gloria Mundi. Not sure what that means, as I don't speak much Latin. My plot has been revealed. Mortier died clutching his heart. That was the one I replaced. What am I going to do? Oh, look at that! That is going up quite nicely. I can now build city fortifications. Also, oh, they captured part of Croatia. How many troops does it have? Not many. No, I have. What's more? I will. I can't actually take his territory, but I can make him pay tribute. He's not allied with anyone. Yeah, he's not allied with anyone. This is an easy fight for me. I will send my armies to Croatia to hopefully take them out. As they're only tribals, they shouldn't be able to fight back very easily. Vassal patrician Giustiniano of Parte Cipazio is arguing with his wife. He seems quite upset and they always scream at each other. They don't even notice that you're watching them. Mission seemed very grateful for my help and promised to return a favour whenever possible. So I have taken their capital. Options available because you are worse jeweler than Pohor. My troops are performing with excellence, and my chest is swelling with pride as we keep pressing forward. I turn my back to answer the call of a soldier nearby, and suddenly there's a sharp pain in my eye. Gritting my teeth, I hear an enemy shouting, "Stay down, you filthy jester." Chase down Prohor for a personal duel on the battlefield. I accept my injury if it protects Venice. I have to ask twice. So I can either duel him or take the combat hit. Gain the trait either way. On my skills, that's a combat skill of 8 versus 16. I will go with if I accept any injury if it protects Venice. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. I've gained the brave trait. Still won the fight though. It didn't matter. Leader of Itmosky tribe. And I won the fight. And now they have to pay tribute. If I disband all of this, then start rebuilding city guard, city shipyard, university. With the port because it increases my income. That's not good. Son was born. So any suggestions on what to name him? Pepperoni. Wisdom. Okay, we request that you honour your obligation call to arms against Chief Radislav of Ras. Who is he at? Is he at war with? If only it's this guy. Don't even have enough troops to fight him. Now I can organise an expedition to get some money from it. Dude comes to see you one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route to a foreign realm. This would of course require sizable monetary investment, but the potential profits would be great. I can buy the merchant ship, which is always the best option here. Harbmaster now shows you a large ship of sizable cargo hold. It would be perfect for this job, but it does come quite a hefty price. So, word has spread that you're planning a trading expedition, and a group of priests have arrived at your court to request. They are offering temple funds for the journey if you allow them to come along for the journey. I will allow them because it gets me money. Time to set out on a trading expedition. The conspirators sent word that the carriage Baron Filippo travelling on will soon suffer an unfortunate accident, leaving no survivors. This is the guy I've gone to meet. High Chief. Missile of Pomerania up there. I'm going to buy him a dozen strong horses because it increases his opinion of me the most. Don't really care what the priests think of me. Dinner, you notice the High Chief's face glowing red with annoyance as he says that you're still shoveling his food to his hands. Like some kind of animal. Please excuse him. I am still trying to teach this barbarian proper manners. And now I've gained his barony, so I should get more money. Success. The carriage was sent flying over the edge of a cliff with Baron Filippo still in it. Driver I bribes also been dealt with, leaving no loose ends that can tie me to this event. Shame on nice carriage though. So he crashed the carriage with no survivors. You're walking around idly at the court of the High Chief when you suddenly hear a discussion increasing in intensity around the corner. Turning the corner, you're surprised to see one of the priests from your expedition engaged in wide theological debate with a local noble. This could endanger the whole venture. Or intervene with my charms and soothe the debaters. As you spend more time talking to the High Chief, you realise you have a lot more in common than mere business interests. Gain both a friend and a profitable agreement. And it's given me a lot of money. New trade routes set up, return the first batch of goods and offer to sell them for a nice profit. The influx of new wares will also benefit the economy for a long period to come. Your steward has brought riches to your realm with his competent handling of a trading expedition. You'll probably expect to be rewarded with a share of the wealth. Reward him appropriately. I already got greedy, so I could just tell him no. Oscar Spinola. Gerolamo Spinola. Albina Dandolo. Lucanetta Dandolo. Crusader Dandolo. So I now have quite a bit of more money. And I can use it to upgrade this one as well. As I should now have a much higher income. I'm going to go to the Sky's Feast. Oh, I've got State Inquisitors. My Master Captain. This one doesn't have any prior rolls, so he'll be perfect. What's his... he wants to kill me. He can be imprisoned. No consequences to me. And then demand monetary compensation from this guy. Emir Smabat, second of Armenia. And he paid me. Get the feast started. Oh, and I'm going to play board games at this feast. It's brought out the board and pieces and just play a few rounds to determine who is the better strategist. We'll play for honour. We played for hours, the tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as I tried to attack my opponent's positions without opening my defence too much. Eventually I found a critical opening, making a few inspired and aggressive moves and won the game. Hail to the Doge. Apprentice board gamer. In well, the other events, they imply this is some kind of Warhammer-like game. Reveling and cruising is over for now. Time to get back to real life. I'll dedicate all my free time to games now. Character is renowned as an avid and masterful game player. Anything from chess to tabula to exotic to chissy. Get prestige or become a game master. My son has had a daughter. Not going to name this one as she's not a direct child. Titles, past and vassal. Because it's now all Serbia. My grandson could use some training and duty. Not anything there yet. can increase the trade value to my port, but I want to build a city. I will accuse him of sodomy. Childless courtier with a strange choice of lifestyle has shown men a bit more attention than women at court. Might it be that he is a sodomite? My duty to inform everyone about this suspected sodomite. Who is this guy? Mayor Lorenzo Gelsolo. Going to tell all the courtiers. Oh, I've built a port in the city. I'm currently saving to build a new one. I need 844. One compensation. Nope. Castle walls. I think Renata might fancy me. There's no real downside to this. All the extra heirs are good in a republic because they can all increase your trade post limit. With a mercy, I'd like to. I'll accept that. Giovanni Galbaio knows about my affair with Renata. He knows the child she carries is actually mine. So I've just cucked my own son. I've risen so fast to the top that other people regard me with envy. Ippolita begged me to help her become as successful as me. It was almost disgusting how she admired my ambition and success. I'll teach her that I have to charge. Let's go to another. My beloved Renata suffering from her bad marriage with Giovanni. Perhaps I should suggest a romantic retreat to the countryside, just two of us. No. Son was formed. Named Agostino. I can legitimize him, which is more useful to me. Assisted petition in the Agillo that we bring up board game pieces to see who's best strategist. It's accepted on the condition that we play for money. Very well. Play for hours. Tides ebbing and flowing as I try to attack my opponent's positions without opening my defense too much. That's just the same as last time. There's a new pope. Oh, who are the saints? Yep. I'm getting quite tired. I haven't actually slept today. So there's one cardinal that belongs to Venice. I don't know if he'll be able to beat the other candidates. People suitability 342, so no. Now I can build these extra cities in the capital and fortifications here. 125. Don't have enough troops to fight them. I think I'll play for another few minutes and finish. One compensation. Fortifications built in the barony. Separate bed chambers for me and my wife. After months of fights, arguments and tears, my spouse suggested separate bed chambers. Yeah, she does hate me. She wants to see me dead as well. If I can rekindle the love. It didn't work. He still wants to see me dead. Oh, my steward was killed by an angry mob of peasants while trying to collect taxes. But I can use this one. We should do quite a bit better. I can also really do that. I'll be able to convert Serbia to Catholicism as well. Yeah, they've accepted the ruler, so if he succeeds, I'll gain a load of piety. So I can ask the Pope for money. So, she's pregnant again. Lion make her feel guilty for asking. I can gaslight my wife, it seems. My wife Felicia asked me if having an affair with Renata. Her stern expression is not real, or whether she knows it or is only guessing. Court chaplain Cardinal Agostino of Rialto has been discovered charging money for various religious favours. Intolerable. Not reading the book. New birds arrived. Let me use a new book on the art of writing poetry. I need a new court chaplain. This guy hates me because he's my rival. Oh, that is the son I cucked. I can't use him. And however, send the court chaplain back to Serbia. The book is about poetry is really boring. It's filled with do's and do nots. I just want to throw it out of the window. That didn't work out. I'll go hunting with the bird instead. Safely arrived in Raxa and the local rulers give me permission to remain here. City is finished construction in Vilnesia. This should help me greatly. Oh, he's been imprisoned. Was quite quick. What about these ones instead? This decree is that reading is for nerds. I guess he does. I do here. Oh, build some more stuff here, I guess. Start with city walls. Gonna go for another 2 or so minutes because I'm starting to fall asleep. New bird is almost too perfect. I enjoy every hunt with her. The cook has trouble finding new recipes for rabbit. I'm a falconer. Avid falconer, a respected pastime. The Gaston arrived at your court. Daughter has been born to my son, Eleonora. Since my dalliance with Renata has resulted in a child, fortunately Giovanni thinks little Eleonora is his. They will allow my court chaplain to convert them, it seems. Military organisation is quite useful because it can let me train what are they called? Retinues. But not really do much yet. It'll cost money I can use for other things. So I can then build a city shipyard or mustering grounds. That's the cheapest, and with that. I can build another one here. I'll come them with a lavish feast. And then reluctantly. Group of hedge knights has come to visit Venice. Mayor Arnito has met with them. Base some medications on the way on Step Castle while he recovers. Hedge knights have participated in a minor tournament together with our knights in Venezia. Suddenly, one of the landless vagabonds has been severely injured. Just gonna allow them to stay in the castle while they recover. And what's this? City walls have been built. On compensation. Go to the Doge. Go into hiding. One wants to assassinate me. Going to save and quit. Oh, I've just remembered something else. Curious cat. Still need more questions for this before I do any kind of stream relating to it. I'll link it in the chat. I'll probably repost it on Twitter as well. Anyone else streaming at the minute I can raid? Right, let's see. I can raid Caleb being Loop Hero. Yeah. You stream manage channel. So okay. It's an interesting stream, I guess. Thanks for watching. Guess I wasn't that great with how tired I am. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow I am playing Homeworld Remastered. Always fun seeing all your rulers get ill. Yeah. That's not even when the Black Death happens. That's even worse. Bye.
I would really like another treasury